Welcome to this analysis. Okay, let's just dive right in, because today we're exploring a scenario that honestly sounds like pure science fiction, but actually breaks down into a terrifying sequence of very real, very physical reactions. We're going to look at a hypothetical apocalyptic event, a complete and sudden doomsday countdown. What we're mapping out today is literally the absolute worst-case scenario, examining exactly how the Earth and everything on it would respond to the ultimate deprivation. So get ready, because the timeline we're about to explore moves with absolutely devastating speed.
Which brings us to the ultimate what-if question, right? What if all water suddenly disappeared from Earth? Now, you might be thinking the initial reaction would be this deep, paralyzing fear. You look around, and the oceans, the rivers, lakes, even the water sitting in your glass right now, just completely gone. But you know what? That initial overwhelming human panic, it would actually be incredibly short-lived. Why? Well, because that fear would almost instantaneously be overtaken by a level of destruction that you cannot even begin to imagine. Honestly, we wouldn't even have the luxury of time to simply be afraid.
Time would absolutely not be on our side here. We aren't talking about a gradual decline over years, or even months. This is a terrifyingly fast, three-stage descent into complete planetary failure. We're hitting catastrophic shifts at the 5-minute, 1 hour, and 1 day marks. It's a complete, rapid collapse of the planet's life support systems.
So Phase 1, the sudden disappearance and the panic setting in.
Moving right to Phase 2, at just 5 minutes, severe sandstorms.
Severe sandstorms would immediately rise up, making it incredibly difficult to even breathe. I really want you to lean into the sensory details of what this actually means. Within just 300 seconds of the water disappearing, bam, you're engulfed in a suffocating, claustrophobic reality. These terrifying sandstorms would aggressively choke the entire planet. The very air we rely on becomes incredibly thick with debris. The destruction isn't just happening to the landscape around us. It's actively assaulting our ability to take a simple breath. Survival is already severely compromised. And remember, we are literally only 5 minutes in.
Next up is Phase 3. At the 1 hour mark, the Earth cracks.
In just 1 hour, we'd see this massive cascading breakdown. Step 1. Plants and trees dry up immediately. The whole foundation of our ecosystem just withers away. Step 2. The ground itself starts cracking. You see, without moisture, the soil totally loses its structural integrity, splitting and fracturing the Earth's crust like a giant, dried-out puzzle. And Step 3. Temperatures rise rapidly. Without our oceans acting as a giant sponge to absorb heat, the global thermostat basically shatters. The thermal breakdown is swift and aggressive. It's a total domino effect of pure environmental collapse. And all of this is happening within the time it takes you to watch a single episode of your favorite TV show.
Then we hit Phase 4, just 1 day later, extreme thirst. Without water, will animals and humans begin agonizing from extreme thirst? Now, it's a deeply uncomfortable thought, I know, but it's the direct, inescapable result of this countdown. Within just a single day, any surviving humans, alongside all the remaining animals, would be left suffering from this intense, unquenchable need for hydration. Sheer physical torment grips every living entity on the planet. The fight isn't just against those crazy sandstorms or the rising heat out there anymore. It's a desperate, failing battle happening right inside the body.
Which brings us to Phase 5, the ultimate conclusion.
And here's the stark, absolute truth of the matter. If water is gone, everything is gone. Water isn't just some resource. It is literally synonymous with existence itself. Without it, there's no workaround, you know? There's no clever survival strategy, no alternative. The disappearance of water equals the immediate and total cessation of everything we know, period.
As we wrap up this explainer, let's just think about this final comparison. On one hand, you have the sheer devastation of a waterless apocalypse, the raging sandstorms, the cracked earth, the absolute agony. But on the other hand, we have our actual, beautiful reality. Water quenching our thirst every single day. For the water that effortlessly sustains us daily, a like is absolutely deserved. So if this breakdown gave you a whole new perspective, drop a like on this explainer. It really makes you think, doesn't it? The next time you take a simple sip of water, ask yourself, are we truly doing enough to protect the one single compound that stands between our everyday reality and a 5-minute doomsday countdown? Keep learning, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.